introduce the video.
Well, we're good. Right?
Alrighty. So, welcome everyone to the video portion. Because no one knows.
No one's there.
No one's on live stream yet.
But we need an apple. Great. 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 We need to...
Have Alexa announce we need an apple. Alexa down here.
Oh, you're going to do
pull it up
Alexa announce? Okay, you announce it. I have that as well.
Yeah, it's a fun way. Easy way to do it.
It is. It is. It is. So, we're just letting people gather around while we get... Oh, you have to sign in. You have to sign in.
He signed me out. That's silly.
Let's see if I've got it. So, Alexa, let's see, Amazon.
I'm signing in, and it still may be faster. Come on.
Oh, you have it.
You have to sign in too.
I don't. The thing is I'd have to go. It's in my KeyPass file. So you're way faster.
Alexa, announce we need an apple.
Hi, after PWM.
Yes, it worked.
So, welcome to our weekly update. We're doing things a little different. We're going to try this format because we want FilmerTim to make more produced, like refinedly produced
other
stuff.
videos.
Other videos. So, this format, we're thinking, hey, podcast format.
Yeah.
Might work. So we're going to try it. We're going to try our podcast out. You turning the volume down? Am I a little too loud?
We were all just talking loud.
I was a little loud. I get excited.
Yeah, just
I get excited. I get live, going live, and it's like, woohoo! Yes, the podcast. We're going to get right into it. Bloop.
Perfect.
There we go. So, Coop, switch up and meet Flint. All right, what do we got?
Those are some spoilers of the week.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Here, you can read this one, and then I'll read the next one.
We begin the week with once again trying to get all those ducks to take a bath, and only one of them took a bath this week. It was kind of silly. So,
So this is 22 minutes. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing, but... Does it not go full screen? Oh, you just jumped ahead.
Ah! But yeah, it's not letting me go full screen.
F. We need F in chat.
There we go. This is the way to do it. See?
Thank you, Just Chi Chi, for subscribing.
Thank you so much.
we got our friendly owl.
There you go.
Hi, Owl. Hi, Hedwig.
He's so excited, just cheering you on.
So these ducks. It took them. I mean, look at. It wants to get in there right now. Yeah, are you?
Yeah. So there's water.
They all
see the chickens.
The
chickens are gonna take the bath, but not the
okay, 2x. We can do it 2x. So you gotta speed it up. That's what we always do. Just kidding. You don't have to.
Let's see. I just want to. It does. I guess give it to us. But this is the way to speed it up. You just tap your button and see.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you on Ethernet rather than Wi-Fi here.
That's.
2x is as fast as Switch will go.
Okay.
I carried all this water, and what did they do? Now, why is it paused on here? On our program. I don't think it's actually going. You're not broadcasting that. It's not updating the screen there. There
This doesn't like the full screen?
Yeah, it doesn't like full screen. So just hide. That's perfect. That's perfect. And can you get it to slide over? Yeah, you could by doing the browser, and then reducing it and just yeah. There we go. And then stretch it out a little bit till it hits us. That's it.
There, perfect.
Perfect. we're gonna get this all figured out.
Fun.
Nice. Well, we're not using OBS here, but we have what's called the Atom Mini Pro, the Black Magic. It's a Black Magic stream. I don't know if I should pick it up. I probably shouldn't.
Oh, there it is.
There.
We have the camera that we could just show it off.
Oh, that's right. Is it on?
Yeah.
Is it on? So as we watch the ducks, we're gonna show you a little behind the scene.
So it
might as well.
Should be number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
There we go.
So is this
little broadcasting equipment here?
Now look at how many cords.
And I can even put the. There we go. Okay, let's get back to. Is that enough?
Yes.
They know it enough. We got one. They're trying to get in, and we gotta. The ducks are dirty again.
What I was thinking of yesterday when I was out, just putting an apple, is I was thinking maybe we should just bring a hose and just spray them.
That's true. We should spray them. That'd work.
It'd be fun.
That would work. And right now I can't do this in the main area until all the little chicks are grown up.
Oh, that's true.
Because if they say they just get scared or something, they could fly over and land in there, and then they could just get stuck.
Yeah, that's
true. So it
true.
would be no good.
So maybe just do it outside.
But we still had, after this, I thought we would have 3 clean ducks. We only got 1. And
so that was all the bath that probably Elsa got. And then Icy just was like, okay, I'll stay.
Yeah. And hello, Jolly Winter, and hello, Synthetic Tree Leaf. What's our next update?
There's just one really big splash.
Oh, yeah, the big splash.
We have to show that. There we go.
Those are good. The big splashes.
Them being excited. See, he loved the bath, but no one
Who
else
is
did.
that?
Icy.
Icy? Is that Icy? Okay. Icy gets clean. Icy knows how to do it. And they did hop up without the block.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Puddles didn't do it.
So the next one is Farmer Spence. Hey, that's me. Puts up a tarp at the garden for some shade. Okay, so I think this is the tarp in the garden area. Oh, I guess it's
all right. So I
think
I've got my shade cloth.
Oh,
right here.
I got it.
Here, this should be it.
Did I do this by myself? I think I might.
Probably. You do like it. Well, everything you do with chat.
That's right. Chat was there.
Put it up.
Thank you for being there. But this was great. Instantly, I could tell after putting this up. So I believe I fed Scissors, and it was in the sun, and that's kind of where I'm like, okay, this is getting a little hot, and so I stretched it out. It's pretty easy to stretch out. It's not too bad, and I'd get one corner in, and then
stretch it over like that.
Stretch it over, exactly, and just do zip ties along.
The good old zip ties.
Now you have to be even more careful with your cuts. And so, but instantly it was pretty.
Oh, right here.
What's
you
that?
just have to slowly.
Oh, this was very difficult. This was very difficult. This is where maybe 2 people would have been good, but I had to just 1 inch by 1 inch just kind of cycle through because we've got that. What are you doing, Tim? You're changing things up for us. But eventually I got it. That was fun. It was good to get that up.
Just 3 hours later. That's all.
3 hours later. How long did it take me to do
it?
It
took you
5 minutes?
5 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes. I sat there for 5 minutes doing that.
5 whole minutes. And Einstein's sitting there just saying, you're taking too long.
And then it's kind of reaching through. You got to reach getting those zip ties in. You got to reach through, kind of try and tweak it to bend it, because you got to then grab the other side, and there's not a whole lot of room there.
No.
So next time, heavy objects with string. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I got it. Yep, and I could have done that from the outside. That's a good idea.
So then you're like done, but there's a lot more minutes left. I don't know. Oh.
Well,
no, you're not done.
I got the corners, and then I had to go through each grommet, and at this point, the side isn't done. I've got 3 sides maybe.
Yeah.
And I believe then I go to the outside. Yeah, I go to the other side.
You teleport over here.
Yep.
No, teleport
to
right
the
there.
other side.
Oh, and you got your nice high view.
Yeah, I love all these different views and such. I should pay attention to chat. Oh, thank you, Warm for subscribing.
You.
I wonder if chat told me to do that. To tie a string or something heavy and launch the.
That would be.
But I don't know.
That would be good.
I wasn't paying attention to chat. I was just paying attention to my work.
Yeah.
Doing one at a time.
I thought it was on
then, but you thought of it now.
There we go.
Okay, this one's yours.
Ooh. While Willis shows off his impressive yoga skills in order to get more noms. So,
this guy.
He's
Willis, you got us all. This is this the, yeah, this is where
will it do full screen?
He gets super bloated. No, it's not playing. You can't do it full screen. What do we do with you? It's a problem with the HDMI out.
Yeah.
On here. But here, let's try something. I mean, well, with this one, you can at least go like this. We can at least do that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Start casting. No.
Possibly pre-downloading it would work.
Watch full video. Maybe watching the full video. Oh, that actually did help.
Made it bigger, yeah.
Yeah, that made it bigger.
So for the
you're better at manipulating that. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's a better view. You can see him. So some hay. I don't know how many slices he got, but I gave him his regular after this. After he probably spent 5 hours trying to get the hay there.
Is he doing okay now?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it was
he
got really bloated on the side, and I was seriously worried about him. I don't know if we have a picture of his bloating, but maybe
it's not on here.
Yeah,
but yeah, you have them.
It's okay, so. But I can just explain it that it's. I mean, the thing with bloat is it can just be a matter of a few hours and they're gone. So it's pretty serious. You got to take it serious. But he got a bunch of gas and then he was able to let it out. So he did get it taken care of.
Oh, good.
And good. I've moved the hay away from him.
Like, you don't. It's good. Now I know he only gets one slice.
We also got a more close-up look at the Cormorant. Cormorant?
It's Cormorant.
Cormorant.
Yeah.
I said it wrong.
So I was watching a nature documentary, and he actually was talking about cormorants, and I was like, hey, I know what that is now because of the farm.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And
we got more details. It was a double crested. Oh, yeah, there you go. You've got it.
There, that's all we need.
That's it.
That's one really nice thing. I don't know if it's this computer or just the laptop, but
that's good.
Chrome.
They're cute. They look amazingly cute.
They are.
I like how they look. They seem to be nicer than the I just forgot the other one
than the herring?
The herring, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not nice. He eats all the fish.
Well, I think he's probably snagging some fish, but
yeah.
I think he's cuter.
He doesn't look as brutal.
So.
And then the next one is the coop got moved because it was done. So this week.
Well, finally, and Charles was a huge help on this. You'll see. And we got the patio.
So
the patio turned out.
First thing we want to do is
you need
the current
quality. You need a 60. There we go.
That's to get this
720
out of
would
here.
probably.
We're making a commitment today
It's all good.
to have this done.
So it was move. Oh, you can't jump ahead.
Do that.
Yes,
Maybe we can
have
just
them clipped in there. Oh, and it pulls up all these things.
So I had to take the back hinge off. That was one
You
thing
open
that I'm doing here is I'm taking the hinge
need
and then
the
that
Phillips.
cottage splits
Phillips
into
bit.
two.
It splits in
It's
half.
a bottom piece and a top.
Yeah, no, I have to. Yeah.
And, then this
And
is when
since
it's
I
taken
thought
out.
this would be a high-speed update video, I didn't cut anything out.
No
and
worries.
I think no worries. I think it's good.
Because I just look at all this stuff. I
One-
cut 5 minutes right there.
One thing that is so nice about having these full-length highlights like this
And
is
then
that it archives.
to
If it's
move
not done,
these-
so we really appreciate
Move
Expecting
these,
Storms and what she does.
Blocks.
Because, for instance, this, we could lose that. Twitch only saves those videos for 14 days.
Yeah.
But if they're made into a highlight, then it saves it. So,
Yep.
it's all good. It's good. And if people want to, if they're watching this, hopefully they can just
You got the cut button right
go
there.
through. Yeah, you can jump. It's easy enough.
No stream with Farmers Inc.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no need the cuts.
and Charles was a huge help here. So the idea, we got everything, all those blocks moved out, and
Maybe the rake is all we
leveled it somewhat.
need, for right
enough.
now.
Oh yeah, and then you spend like a long time just right over here.
One thing
Yeah.
that's weird is
Just
this
doing this, doing the rake
box
job.
somehow
Yeah, we
got
rake it
water
and
in it.
everything.
It's like 20 minutes later.
Parts of the cam is moving, and no one is doing anything or staring at nothing. Yeah.
Should we switch angles? No,
That's-
this is a pretty good angle. We'll
Oh,
do
look,
that
it's
and
getting
then
pretty.
we'll
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry,
shut
I
up.
just jumped in.
Chat.
Oh, not
It was
that.
nice.
There you go.
This pattern, this porch pattern, and I'm amazed.
Is it still-
like it ended up being
I
the
need to
perfect
redo this.
amount
That's so
of
good.
blocks.
Doesn't
That's
quite
so
fit.
good.
I mean,
Alright, so we've got to get it.
I did the perfect calculation there at Home Depot.
Push.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Manage
Yeah,
this
yeah, I'm
side.
sure. I'm sure.
Manage that. I'll get it.
I mean, if it's easy enough, Expecting Storms, feel free to do that. Feel free to cut it. But also don't stress about it either.
Alright.
Either way. Either
Ta-da!
way is good.
Yeah. So, oh, here, I kind of cut out the you moving it, picking it up. 'cause that
Oh
was
yeah,
kinda
we gotta
cool.
see that. Let's just watch the pick it up and move it. Oh, well, we started out thinking that we needed to buy more, but then as soon as we set it on, we noticed that it actually needed to be shortened,
Yeah.
which freed up more blocks for us. So
You
that
gotta
was
go
really
more towards the fence
really
on that side. You got
nice.
those buckets, right?
Perfect.
And I just love
You gotta go
how
up
this
there.
turned out. I like that it's got some subtle
You
sophistication
wanna
to
back
it.
away? You wanna get out?
And the two roof pitches, very nice.
Makes it look fancy.
It does. It gives
Does.
it's a
So now you can go on
I'm
that
very
side.
happy with this Coop build.
It's like nothing to grab.
Here, Charles tried to lift the lid. It's like lifting. Where do I lift? He's trying to figure out where to lift. He figured it out soon enough. That's a good. Oh yeah, look at those strong.
Okay, we gotta go.
Strong
Really?
arms.
More.
That's a good shot, Charles.
We're on the Ethernet
Put
cable.
it in.
There you go.
Perfect. Oh, that's good.
You told me. So. Yeah.
And then we finish
Later.
Just do some
up the
finishing
pavers.
touches.
Yeah, let's finish up the pavers. Make the porch perfect. Rake it a little bit. And I just love the chickens going in and out on the porch and just like hanging out on the porch.
Yeah.
So pretty.
They like it. They're happy with their new home.
Lucky number
Someone
times
else's-
pi equals right answer. Yes. That's right. So thank you after PWM for being there watching the Coop build. We get some nice photos of it. So these are the finished photos.
This is scissors and these.
I love that. Is that Aspen? That might be Aspen.
Yeah.
Checking it out. That's a good one. They're sassy. That's sassy.
Just being like, I'm gonna go home now.
Exactly.
New home.
Exactly. And I love the open look. I do like the open look of the, because the other, I know, hopefully it stays strong enough. Why won't that open up big? You see how we could.
Oh yeah, doing like. I think it should be strong enough.
I mean it.
No
it's
people
all.
standing
It's
on
all. So there's right here, right in that spot. You've got a board that goes all the way to the back. So it kind of cantilevers, and it's just a matter of that board. The whole board is supporting it. It's not gonna like break, but you could break it. I mean, I think you could, if with enough force,
I'm not gonna
that
go
could
on
be
it.
broken. It doesn't get a whole lot of snow. I don't think the snow's gonna hurt it, but
Yeah.
so I like it from a cosmetic perspective to have just that wide open porch look without a bar that comes across here and right down there. Maybe I'm being, oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
It's good.
Could add 2 sticks just inside of the side support. Possibly. So that would be like adding something like a little gusset right there and there. That does help. I'm thinking that's what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep thinking about it.
It's just more incentive for Einstein to not sleep up there.
Einstein. No, not even a gusset, just a second leg, but right up against. Okay,
Messed
so
up?
just make it fatter.
All right, well, let's take a look. Oh, I need this stick is.
You're gonna have to
I need to put this stick.
see. You need to control it. Go back to that picture.
It's like the 5th time we go into the picture.
Yes.
Here we go.
So I think you're saying to add a board right here. And I don't. This area is pretty strong. You push in this area, and it's solid because you've got nice positive contact and transferring the weight from this area to the side. That's the issue. We have no issue on these corner pieces. They're solid. Like I could sit right there and I'd be fine. I couldn't sit right here. So we have to strengthen something in this area. I could maybe do a board across here, and that would add another little bit. Or another thing is just strengthening this cantilever. So we could put a board if on the porch. It could, I don't know. So you got the cantilever. Here's the tip of the tip of it. If we put something right there, so you could add like a little gusset.
You want an above cam?
No. I mean, you just need to. Anyways, yeah. I could draw it maybe, but those are some ideas.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Alrighty, so that old coop, Caesar's old coop, is now the new home for the Spici boys.
Oh, that is so good. They love it.
Should be easy to fix.
It felt so good to get these boys out of there. I've been waiting for this day ever since we put them in.
But you got the right idea.
I mean, they've needed it. So the first thing that we had to do
it's close.
Is fully get it arranged. Charles took one stab at it of getting the blocks positioned. I think we kind of had to just reorganize them and get the blocks set up. That's what we're doing here. Is we're just removing it and then coming back and putting the blocks together.
So there.
All right, and we've got a drawing to look at. So maybe we do need that overhead cam.
It just has to be powered.
It just has to be powered on.
Maybe I should just do that every time.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we might as well. So that's an idea. That's a perfect idea. If I can rotate this, will it rotate it for us? So is it cam 2? Cam 2.
And we need the ray.
And it's most focused right here.
It's on autofocus.
Manual focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll just do it. We'll just do it there. So I like that. That's exactly something I'm thinking. Is do it that way.
You'll have to squint your eyes to see it.
So I'm just rearranging the boxes here. The blocks. The boxes.
Bloxes.
And once we get that going, we put it back inside. We had to be kind of somewhat careful on that base because it is a little bit like wobbly. It's not as solid as it looks here. It's kind of like all the strength is in the downward on the side of the walls. Yeah, and then I'm just putting back, reattaching the hinge. It's got a big 4-foot piano hinge on the back there with probably like 100 screws. Maybe
So this is you just putting screws.
I'm just
100 screws.
This is screw after screw after screw. So. And if we maybe use some metal in there, that could be nice. Maybe I should. I mean, there's potentially some like iron design could be really fun on the front of that.
We're gonna find
some wood and iron. That's always a good. This was a little bit. I was worried here getting them out because if they got away, flew away, and you can see I'm just barely squeezing in there and getting the first boy.
It's like it would be so hard to catch him.
Yeah, if they got out, it would be very hard. It would be wait and hope that they didn't end up 20 feet up in the tree, in the top of the tree.
Yeah, because they can fly.
Like
Yay!
got him in. Ta-da!
Nope. There it is.
And they did a great job going in at night. Perfect job.
Yeah, that's good then. They didn't even. They're just like.
It was a little worried. I was driving that night. They were pacing the fence as if they wanted to get back to the tractor for the night. I hopped in my car and I'm like, I'm just gonna like preemptively, or if that's the right word, get out there.
Yeah.
To the farm. And about halfway, Expecting Storms was giving me updates as I was driving. And I got halfway to the farm, and I was like, okay, they're in, doors closed.
They're good.
So
sweet.
I was able to turn around. And
that's good.
I think then I went home and collected the eggs.
Nice. So the next thing is when you wanted to. It was so windy that you made a ponytail for yourself.
Oh, it almost worked. It almost worked. The problem, I think, ended up being that.
All right, got my zip tie.
My hair
isn't
quite
out.
long enough, so do I need to keep
we're
it
just gonna
growing?
do the
I need
hair
it
back.
like a little, maybe down to shoulder.
That works.
Shoulder height, and that would work.
Oh, that's gonna have to be a
It's not
short
too bad.
ponytail. That's not very long.
It kind of got to the. So I get it in there. I put the zip tie on just fine. Then it's cutting it. So let me show you this. See, this is the problem that I ran into. It's 3.
2 for
Two.
that one. Overhead. Yeah.
2. So here's my tool. And I'm going to use this as a pointing device. No, that's not a very good pointing device. Let me use the blade. So
Sophistication right here.
it has like nice cutting on this side and this side, but right at the base, it's got some notches on it. It's taken out. So it's kind of dull right there at the base. And you get the zip tie so that it cuts best if you're right on the blade part. You can snap it and it works. Well, I kept hitting that. I kept hitting the wrong spot, and I was just kind of smashing the zip tie around. And it was never busting off, so I had this big tail, and that fiddling, then my hair loosened up, and it was over at that point. I gave up and stuck the hat on.
Yeah, there's the hat.
My winter hat. And this didn't last. What we're doing here, that didn't last.
Did it all blow off?
Yeah, it blew off. Probably, I think while we were there. and it was like, okay, well, I've got to put a pallet on top of that.
Yeah, and there's a chicken laying an egg right there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. There is. There is. She didn't want to leave.
Yep.
She did not want to leave.
Yeah, you don't see it in this clip. And then you get at your...
So Farmer Spence also hired himself a wagon. This was fun.
We've even got a bigger platform.
Yeah,
Chickens are going to help me. They came to help. I want to help you with the big platform.
So this was fun. I had this kind of idea came about when I was walking. So I've kind of like, do I go high with the gimbal or do I go low with the gimbal when I'm walking around?
Yeah.
And I did a comparison, or there was a day where we walked over to the cows. I was doing some water stuff and we walked all the way over to the cows to see them. And I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to walk. I don't have to carry anything and I can just raise the gimbal up high and and run it. And I don't know if I'm talking
I turned
over.
the volume
You
down.
turned the volume down there. Okay, good. And so it gave me an opportunity to try the gimbal high.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It was a little bit smoother, a little easier to watch. And so I'm like, how can I get that? How can I achieve that?
Yeah.
I could like raise the gimbal and carry it around like this, but I can only do that for 5 minutes. So
Just need to work out more.
So if I don't use it for a cam, they're already complaining about how like jump. It didn't turn out. It was fun. Probably, yeah, it has a use. It's really flimsy. Like I said, I mean, any thinner and it would be paper. but we worked it out. I think it made for a good it was fun.
Made a good experience like this.
If I could get
I better
something,
put this.
Oh yeah, this was.
I gotta concentrate.
I had
This
no
is
clue.
like
I'm like okay,
four-wheeling.
Tip
All right,
over.
watch the tire right
Gimbal's
there.
gonna
Watch
crash,
it.
we're
Watch
gonna
it.
have to press the
Not so
camera,
fast. Not so
lens,
fast.
the gimbal.
That's it, you can put the
That's what I'm
brakes.
thinking. But I'm just like going.
You're out of control. You're pushing me. I told you. You were pushing too hard.
Oh, sorry. So we're
But at least we
gotta
haven't
work
spilled
on
the food. Uh-oh, we got hung
not
up.
talk over ourselves.
Clearance isn't so good on this.
So that was fun. Go watch that in full to get the full
immersion.
It was good. My original title for the clip was Farmer Lost His Marbles.
That would work.
Well, people are like, well, I mean, did he ever have any? That would be my first thought. What do you mean?
He already didn't have them. He already lost them long ago.
Oh, so what is this one?
There's some new friendly visitors at the farm. It's actually over here.
Over there.
So he comes over in the end. There it is. It's this guy. I don't know what type of bird it is.
Oh yeah, look at that. He looks like he's got boots on, like cowboy boots. Look at that. Go back. He's got cowboy boots
Is that
on.
mud? Maybe.
I think it's mud, but you come out and he's got cowboy boots on.
That's funny.
Oh, cute fellow. We figured out what it is.
He's a friendly. Actually, I think it said it in this clip.
Someone figured out.
Yeah. So if you go back to the clip.
You don't think the clip was playing, okay. But I think it did just then for them. It had frozen, because you did a full screen or something, maybe.
So, cattle egret, that's a maybe. They're like...
So it's in there
this
as
one,
well.
yeah.
So it's we've got a little bit more of it, too.
So maybe sometimes when I zoom up, it doesn't play.
Did it? Oh, yeah, it
So-
stopped playing. It stopped playing. So we'll just
Okay.
leave it right there.
So yeah.
That's good.
So this guy right there. Super small guy.
Oh, and then he flew off.
Yeah.
And
He
can
saw
see
you
him
coming.
fly.
Because you're off in the back.
I probably didn't even notice him until he was flying away. I was like, oh, and I probably thought it was a duck.
Yeah. I thought it was a duck because of these ducks that look the same coloring, like that guy. Alrighty. Here's some adorableness.
Oh, I love
Only
these.
we could go super full
Does it
screen.
work? Well,
That
I wish. But I love how these turned out. This camera. There's so many clips like this.
Yeah, we're gonna have. Go watch yesterday's video to see a bunch of
That's
highlights.
got a bunch of these. Tim did a great job on that. And Tim's also working on putting together an Ada story.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna be done when all of Ada's chicks are grown up, though.
He's committed. He's committed to going out. Like yesterday, he specifically went out to film Ada, and her chicks. So we've kind of missed a few days, but we're gonna catch up.
Yeah.
And put together a nice story for her because I love it. The quality of that camera. Oh.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Here's some more.
Oh yes. What's that clip say? I lied. What?
This is the most adorable.
Oh. No, this is exactly.
Actually, it's this.
Exactly, and this is the way they pop their head out. Oh, I love it.
It's like I kind of want to be a baby chick. It looks so soft.
It does. It does. So this the lighting and everything just so perfect here. I couldn't.
There's just a joke. Peeping out.
The little head. Oh. These are good. Yeah, Ada's a really good mom, and those chicks, they've needed help twice now getting it. You helped them, and I helped them.
Like yesterday, I was trying to look for them, and they were just all chilling up there. I'm like, wow, you already went home.
They navigate that thing.
They're smart little guys.
Two phases are more adorable. And then we've got some of them where they're all on the roost together, all 4 of them. That's cute.
Yeah.
The fluffy teens are growing up and ready to join the adults and explore the yard. Chat tried their best to keep up with their madness.
Then I think after this I had to go help them get home because they were lost. Oh, because they're right here currently. Well, some of them, they're just like split up too.
This was their first night out.
I think so.
This is their first night out, and you had to go kind of
help them be like, go back home.
Was I at the farm still?
Yeah.
Wow.
So some of them are inside the blue coop up there, and then some are like there's one. And there's, that's.
And you just chased them into the blue coop.
Yeah, so I ended up opening the back door. So there's some. You're just a still picture. But they just went everywhere. They enjoyed their day out for sure.
They did. They did, and I think they've now got it. They've got it down.
Yeah, they learn fast.
So. Ada is very small. I agree. I mean,
the baby teens are like already bigger than her.
Well,
like
yeah. But we spent so much time watching Ada just on her stream with no other reference point. Yeah. The little chicks come out, and you think Ada's a giant. This giant. Then you like go put her next to like socks. It's like Ada could be a little baby chick of socks.
Yeah.
So it's great.
So yeah, with this,
it's so good to have coachins. Mm-hmm. We have little coachins.
Is one of them a baby lavender or
like an Orpington? I think it might be a rooster. It's a rooster.
It's a rooster. He has the biggest.
It's a rooster. And
that's a hide.
It's pausing.
Well, yeah, so. But that guy right there. Ugh.
Whatever.
Doesn't work. Yeah. I just have to get the sub. That's what it's telling me to do.
Just get the sub. Just get it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an Orpington.
Okay.
That's kind of what
looks kind of like lavender.
Yes, lavender. And I think it would be nice to have an Orpington rooster. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Orpington breed is really calm and nice.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be like Pocket.
Probably not.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
In certain regards. Pocket still. He's adorable.
So here, this is where we...
So you're talking all about Flint.
Yeah. So we probably might as well just talk about it here. Yeah, a little bit. Just so...
I'll have it play, but with no audio, and you can just say what you're saying. Or is that what you were talking? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, at this point, we hadn't caught him. At this point, I thought that for sure I would get him this night.
Yeah. Were you going to go back out and catch him?
I was going. This was before I went back out to catch him. So I had spent a good hour down. So the first day I was like, oh, I'll just... so the rooster shows up at the mailboxes, our mailboxes, and all alone, no one. So I'm like, I got to do something about it. I've got to help him. The first night, I try to... I just decide, he's going to just go up in a tree and I can just go pick him up at night. So that's what I think the first night, but he's nowhere in the tree.
Oh, thank you, Aziasa.
For the 2 months.
Yay. Let's go.
So the first day, let's see. First night, I think it's just going to be simple. I don't even tell anybody. I'm just like, I'm just going to grab him and then I'll just surprise everybody. I'll just tweet a picture of him. Look.
Yeah.
But I go down there and I look in all the trees. I can't find him. I can't find him anywhere. I'm going up and down the hill and it's a pretty steep hill. I mean, it's probably like that in some places. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
like walking up a mountain.
It's pretty
small mountain.
Yeah, it's pretty. And so I'm like, okay, maybe there was another person there that was trying to catch the rooster. I thought maybe they got him.
Yeah.
But the next day, he's at the mailboxes again, just running around, and you obviously can't go up and just pick him up. He's just gonna run away. And
I don't know you.
Exactly. And so I think, okay, I have to figure out where he's sleeping. And I can just get him while he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So as it's getting dark, I go out there and I watch him and I find out where he's sleeping and I figure it out. And there is a tweet about it. You can probably right there. So this is where he ends up being. What's interesting is I think this is kind of when I was there at dusk. This picture here kind of leads you to believe that there's no access up above, that he's just crawled into a little hole and that's it, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw the picture.
And it's just in a little hole. I'm like, perfect. He's in a little hole. I can just reach in and grab him. I go out there that night. And even when I'm there, I mean, this is then him again, just right before I get him, and this is kind of what I'm seeing. I reach in, and he goes, and he goes right through this area, just hops up and runs out. Oh goodness, he's gone, and I can't find him. I search around, so he's
gone.
He bolted. So that's when I come back to after this like bit. It's like he's not there. And then we have to come up with a new plan. This was the very first shot right here of taking.
Is that him right there?
That's him right there, yeah. Yeah,
so
that's him.
Small.
Yeah, you can barely see him. And that was about as close as he would let me get.
Yeah.
So we end up maybe we'll get to that.
So yeah, like basically you go to sleep. The following morning, Ada's peeps are like, I'm gonna go on their first outing.
Their first outing. Yeah, so we have to come back. We'll just
in the timeline. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back. We'll circle back.
Yeah. There's more at Flint. Don't worry.
Thank you, Expecting Storms, for giving us the link to where we're at.
Oh, that's a good idea. So there's look, you can just see them all excited, just running around, being like, "Yes, we're gonna go out, have our day." The mama, Ada.
So at one point, I mean, Ada was fine for the first few days, just chilling in the coop, but you can kind of see she is really. Looking and inspecting the light, trying to get up there. And so at this point, I'm like,
She wants to go on a field trip.
I wish you could just stay in here forever. Let's let you go out. So we let her out. I opened up the door.
There it is.
And I think she just hops right out.
Yep, there
she's calling. She's calling. You have the audio on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably. I don't know that you can hear much of this. You probably are hearing
just them bathing.
Lenny over there.
Yeah.
And then who is that wants to go in? There's somebody that wants to go in.
It's like. No, it's not Beverly. Beach ball.
You ready?
Beach ball. They make it out. Do we get the moment? Oh, there's the inside view. And the outside view. Perfect.
So yeah, people are they're just going inside.
Yeah.
Now it is like, yes, let's really go outside. We're being invaded.
Citrine comes in. Who else is that? Lavender.
Yeah.
And then is that pumpkin?
No.
No, that's Coco. That's Coco. That's Coco. Where is Ada at this point?
She's right there. No, wait. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
she's right in the
She's
main
in
camera.
the yeah.
Okay, I thought that was Citrine. She eventually makes it out. Had to wait for everything to settle down. There she goes. There she goes. So cute. Oh, the little peep. Looking out the little window.
Just like,
oh,
Mommy,
cute.
are you sure we should go? And I was like, of course. This is what chicken life is all about. It is really a little peep. And then all the teens come to see. We'll check it out. They feel all grown up now.
They obviously she takes a long time to get out. They take their time.
They get out. Yeah. So then they just jump
There
out?
we go. We gotta.
I just want to see, do they end up jumping out? Or?
Yeah.
See, right there.
Yeah.
Can you see? Yep, they just
There's
flop
one, they're
off.
just
That's
jumping
like
off.
me if I was to jump off a
Like how tall is
three-story
that?
building.
Well, that would be. I mean, as far as their height, yeah, that's at least 3-4 stories.
They just like trying to protect their
long
chicks.
way down.
Lavender's so curious. And the next clip is a little clip of right here, when Lavender's just trying to show the babies how to
eat?
scratch and eat. Yeah.
That is Lavender. Oh, that is so
He's like,
sweet.
I like these peeps are cute.
That's so sweet. Oh.
So she joins them for a little while. You
That's
can
sweet.
see.
Oh, that is cute right there. And there's the good size comparison.
Yeah.
Seeing Lavender and Ada, you're like so tiny.
Lavender's one of the just poofiest of everyone. So she's kind of the biggest.
Ada today, she was trying to get M&Ms for the Peeps.
Oh.
It was so difficult. I was trying to give them to her,
But everyone just runs.
like all the hens. The other day, though, I was able to successfully get Ada
that's good.
the Peeps.
That is good.
Everybody, I think the blaster or something, the feeder they were all distracted over on the other side, and Ada was like coming up to me, and I gave her some.
Yes.
This morning, the problem is I would put some out, and Ada would call her peeps and all the hens over. So it was very difficult.
That's funny. There's a little food call saying he's time. So they just then spend like the whole day outside, just sitting.
And you notice that they'll spend, like on a cold day like this, well, this is 62, but like yesterday, I mean, it can get down to like yesterday morning, it was like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
And Ada was out.
Cold.
The chicks do just fine, but you'll notice they'll have to go for 5 minutes and then come back to mom, warm up, and then 5 more minutes out, and they just kind of rotate around. So it's kind of nice. It's like Ada's this nice little heater. Moving heater. They go do things. And Ada will respond to when the chicks feel cold, the chicks will start to make their little "I'm cold" peep, and then Ada will just calm down and
she's like,
let them in.
Yeah. One nice thing about having Peeps having a mom is they're able to go out and explore a lot earlier in life than
True.
It's like the teens, it took them a while till they were good enough to come outside.
Yeah, and with that you really have that brooder and that heater, and even at the first, like if you notice, when I brought them back to the store, it took them a little bit of time, and like the first night, they didn't just go under the heater. They were calling out, "I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold," but they weren't getting the mom to talk back to them and say, "Come over here, I'm right here."
Yeah.
So they used that, but that they lack that when you buy them from the store. So it took them a little bit of time to figure out, here's the warm spot in the shed.
Yeah. So it's interesting, like it just seemed different growing up with the mom or without.
It is, and I love with the mom is so amazing seeing that relationship happen.
Oh yeah.
And so cool.
So true.
Ada is doing a really good job. I agree, David. Flint was finally caught. All right. So this
exciting news.
So you're
I'm
holding
Pocket,
and you're talking
that
about
little rooster.
So
why was I was holding Pocket because Peter was out there.
Oh yeah.
That's right. So we were going to open up the package.
So that.
But I talk about it.
Oh, okay.
And do I have? Let's just you can.
Went in and.
Well, no. Let's go to the
next one.
It
is.
So, here's what happened. Here's what happened when we. So this was the first setup. Just M&Ms, kind of in the front and in the back to lead them in. Took him about, probably about an hour before he went in there.
You were just sitting like this for an hour.
Well, at first we were just sitting, not like that. So this was before we got smart.
Oh, okay.
So we had to get smart first.
Oh, I see.
The first thing that happened was that we set the trap up. We're like, this is perfect. And I try and I test it and I just push on it a little bit and it goes and it closes. This is a pretty sensitive trap. So I felt like it would work. Flint went inside, eating them, stepping on it, jumping up and down, pecking on the little lever there. Nothing. It's like, okay, this is Phil. We almost had him. Why? So I thought I would have to call the whole thing off, or well, at first, I don't know. It came to us that okay, what we could do is we could pull it with the string. I didn't know that I had string. I called you up.
Yeah, I was so confused.
I called you up. I said, hey, just get us some string. Get us some string. You know, like any string. Yeah. As you're probably hearing me rummage through the back of my Jeep, clink, clank, clink, clink.
I thought you were home, so I was like, okay. So yeah, I was just trying to look. Where? Okay, he probably has string and just telling me to like bring it down. I'm like so confused.
Anyways, I finally find that pink roll of string. It was there in the bottom of my bucket. And then I'm like, oh, never mind, Tim, never mind. just forget what I said. Don't worry.
I'm like, see, he found the string. I thought he was fine.
Probably even more confused. It's like whatever. And then that's when we go. And we connect the string, and we get him in again. So he's not in. And actually, this picture right here is just kind of like a setup, showing the setup. because what I do is I pull the Jeep around. I have to pull the Jeep around because I don't want to be standing out there. I want to be hidden in the Jeep.
Oh.
So this isn't exactly how it
It's the
it
idea.
looks. It's the idea, but it's not exactly it. So we're in the Jeep, and he goes in there again and just boop, pull the string. And by the way, we tested. Peter and I tested this a couple of times.
See if it actually pulled and work.
And we got him. And
he had a banquet.
Success. Oh, and Peter, you can see Peter's added half the bag to the back there. He's like, that'll get him. That'll get him.
It.
That's right. And Expecting Storms was waiting on Discord for it. And then here's just kind of like a little. This was that same day, but a closer what because we were in the Jeep. He came a little bit closer. So this is just us waiting around for Flint to get in there.
Same picture of nighttime.
And that's a cute little profile. Such a pretty little profile. And you can see how fast that hill drops off. You can't even see the bottom of those trees. So, and then we do a health check.
And then this is where you talk about the story.
Yeah, we talk about the story again.
Yeah.
So we can just play that a little bit just to get some of his cute face. There's probably a few really good close-ups in here. But he looked great from a health perspective. He was really light, a lot lighter than I was expecting.
Is he like the same as Pocket then?
Sort of. Yeah. Actually, Pocket might be a little heavier. Pocket's really densely built.
He is.
He's like just this tight little
war machine. Because
exactly.
He attacks socks.
Cannon. Is this ready to blow up if you don't treat him just right?
Yeah.
So but he's full of just fluff.
Yeah.
Very fluffy.
He has the coolest hair.
He does. He does.
Feathers.
And then Peter at some point comes in and we talk some more because Peter was there the whole time. And we spray him down. Should we see what he looks like sprayed down?
Yeah. So there's the talking and the spraying. He's like, what are you doing?
There we go. Now he looks like a wet rag. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. He is so sad now.
Like, he's cold.
So sad.
So, then you say goodbye.
Yep. Or bye-bye.
And the camera's like, no, you don't get to say goodbye.
Well, the gimbal wasn't liking something.
That's
the balance or something. So, and we moved. So, okay, I moved him to the shed as well. So this is Flint coming into the shed.
So it was kind of perfect.
Before
timing.
this, I had to. It was, yeah, pretty good.
Because the peeps are no longer there.
That's right.
Flint gets it.
But I did have to clean up. I went and re-vacuumed and cleaned up the whole area for him.
Yeah, that's good.
But and I've got food and mostly there's M&Ms, but most of them are just the worms because I knew he would like those the best.
He probably needed a little extra protein, right?
I think so. And then and the water, I haven't brought the water out yet, but I probably right now in the kitchen cleaning out the water and preparing it with electrolyte and
so you just drink
there
forever.
It goes for a drink.
Yay! See, you can already see he's happy. He likes his new home already.
He does. He does, and he's calm. He feels comfortable there. So in a couple of days, I'm gonna try move him into the blue coop. That's the plan. The next kind of
fancy
thing to do.
Do you think has he ever crowed? No, yeah.
He crows all the time.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I've heard him crow too.
He crows a lot.
He crows loud. For how little he is.
Yeah, but not like a big rooster. The small ones are a little softer and higher pitched.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're as disruptive.
Yeah.
To people.
Do you think he's gonna end up being?
So he crows a little at the
end of this video.
At the end of this.
He's smoking.
He's just looking at the camera.
He knows he's being watched. He's like, "Wow, this is my new life. I'm a movie star."
So the night before he was all wet.
Yeah.
And now he's back to the fun.
It's the little softball.
Just dry out and fluff right up. You get to see his little crow.
Yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere in here. It's just 30 minutes.
It'll be there. It'll be there. It's so nice to have these longer.
He just
closes his eyes and that's when it stops.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm bedtime. And cut. Well, alright. So here's some more just clip.
Ada.
Well, this one was
Flint getting snacks.
Yeah. So it was on it was on Ada, but Flint's up there resting. So he's up.
And then I hand him. I give him some special nom treatment. Yeah, which is great.
Yeah. So he enjoyed it so much he decided to sleep on the roast.
He crowed because he was getting drowsy.
It's the way to stay awake. I'll just do that tonight when I'm.
And then Data Firkin gave us some containers.
They
have 18 slots.
It was people M&Ms basically.
Oh, that's right. This is the.
He's talking about the cookies. There's 18 cookies in there. So you get into
This was cookies. This was
there.
4 boxes of cookies.
18 slots for cookies.
So what was kind of funny about this? So during the shipment, part of the box got ripped out. So Peter picked up the package at the post office, and so he already knew what was in it.
Yeah.
And he was trying to kind of play along with that he didn't know, and he was gonna act all surprised, and so he gets out there and then Edward stomps on in, and he just like, well, you already know what it is. And he just like starts like going off. I was like, whoa, wait, we just told everybody that we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
We were just playing along. So it was like, oh well, thank you, Edward.
That was great.
So he broke the third wall. We were trying to act it up.
You see, it made it better.
So you can see that. You can see it right there. You can see the here.
Back.
This just you got to go back just a little bit. You can see where the box
Right under.
Right there.
there on top. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see that was cracked. So.
Yeah.
He was very excited, so he was.
Yeah. We were all excited.
It was fun. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. So I go out there. I think this one's a good one for Peter. So Peter's here helping us unwrap it. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I already know.
That's great.
We got some Banksy hung out.
So
And
Banksy
did some munching. Wow, this is a good close-up of Banksy. This is, then it stopped. No, it's still going. Still going. Good.
So he does other things than scaring the ducks.
He looks so big and furry.
He's like a little beaver, but with a not a flat tail, just a tail.
Yeah, just a little tail. Fur glistening in the sun. It is.
He's so cute. Have you seen Mrs. Banksy around?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, maybe that was Mrs. Banksy.
That's true.
Like, how do we probably are seeing them all the time. We're just thinking it's the same one.
Yeah. Oh, this is a super funny clip. So, because Ada saw the M&M bag and just abandoned her chicks.
Oh.
She was so like happy and excited. So just watch this.
The main window.
Yeah.
Where's Ada?
You'll see her.
Ada.
Oh, she's in the shadow.
This was my favorite.
Ada, you forgot about all your babies. Ada just ran off.
And then all the babies went out. And like, Mom, why did you leave?
There she goes.
And she's
We'll get you some,
yeah,
Ada.
get closer. Why did it work?
Oh, this has been so precious.
No.
To have Jazzy just hop on. Just hop up on my knee, or here she's hopped up on my arm.
You're so amazing.
That was good for you. He's just a picture of Jazzy up there on Farmer's Place.
So sweet. Yeah.
So cute.
And now she's gotten Kitty is starting to come up more, and Bootsy and Socks. They're also.
Jazzy's just like, see guys, if you do
And
this,
Ada this morning, she was just all over.
get the good treats.
Yeah, she was. So Jazzy has been doing that every single morning. It's so sweet.
That is cute.
And a certain hen, we got to read this. And a certain hen decides she was going to get her apple snack another way.
This one I don't know.
So I think this is, we know what a certain hen is. If you got apple and a certain hen, it must be
Shadow.
It must be Shadow. Now I think we get you can see right here. It's
you'll have,
up there.
So it's right
You're
here,
gonna have to watch this clip. We're gonna figure out why we can't get this full screen. But for right now, I'll tell you what it is. It's Shadow's hopping up on the roof and trying to get the apple there.
Of course. That's the way to get it.
So, and that wraps up this week. Hope yours was a good one. Until that next week, we will see you in the chat. So the muffins have a message for us, though.
All right, this is their goodbye message.
Those muffins. We gotta figure out. Oh, that's so sweet. We have the audio.
That's very loud.
It's very loud. We're plugging our ears. The muffins. How are we gonna figure out? Have we figured out any characteristics? We gotta still do.
I know. It's like I don't know what muffins what. But are you gonna have muffin pocket chicks? We gotta do. That would be just so funny.
I think so.
Do you know what eggs are the muffins?
Well, it'd be like the smaller ones, but yeah, I don't really know.
That's our job for
I don't
everyone.
really know.
Which eggs do the muffins lay?
We're gonna have to figure that out. I mean, yeah, there's I mean, even pumpkin ones or Lenny, any of those.
They all are just
would be good. And then if Flint can stay,
the Flint babies would be.
Or just everybody's gonna want Flint babies.
I know.
It's gonna just be Flint babies. That's all. We're just gonna have Muffin and Flint. So everyone.
Yeah, we have Einstein and Miss Pom Pom.
So those I think names for the
okay.
Names.
I see.
So I think we've already got names like figured out. So we're gonna have to get some bands. So for the muffins, but we just don't know who's who.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to have
So
any pumpkin
many.
babies because of
Muffin, cookie, and cupcake. That's right. That's the one I don't. Okay, so muffin and cupcake. Those are the ones that I'm like. I need to start just randomly calling them muffin, cookie, and cupcake. So one of them is muffin. But that's going to be confusing.
They're the muffins.
All the muffins.
You're
blueberry. Oh, wait,
so it'd have to be like
a blueberry. No, this is good. Muffin, cookies, and cupcake.
It could be Miss Muffin, like
whatever one is the most like dominant between them is the muffin.
Yeah.
That's the muffin.
The muffin of the muffins.
We could say, those are the little muffins.
Little muffins, big muffin.
That's the cupcake, little muffin, and that's the cookie, little muffin.
Oh, it's funny.
Thank you all.
It was a good week. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.